So, hey everyone, it's Luke from websiterentalcoaching.com. Today I'm joined by Kade. Kade's got some cool results he wanted to share. So, thanks for coming on, man. I appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem.
Before we kind of dive into what you've been doing and stuff, tell us a little bit about yourself and what you do or what you did before.
What I did before is I mainly do marketing full time. I have a full time job. I'm the marketing director for a safety company, and I've been looking for something to supplement my income. I really am a geek on websites, and I thought this was a great fit. Is jumping into doing rank and rent and figuring out how to get leads from these websites.
And what was the challenge for you prior to joining the program?
So I started a website and I just did it for fun. I found there's a lot of search terms for local area here in town for I got the website up and it was a really nice website. But after that, I didn't know what to do. Right. I mean, it's there and it wasn't going anywhere. And what was funny is I actually had an owner up north reach out after I built it. He wanted me to sell it to him because he saw value in it. That's when I realized there's money here. I got to figure something out. You know what I mean?
Okay, so it's trying to figure out how to get the leads. I found this happens a lot. People put up sites and it's like super attractive site, no leads.
Exactly.
Got to have the SEO. My program, why did you choose this one over, any other ones you might have looked at?
What happened with me is when I got started with working with you is I was going through some training. I bought this thing that had all of these different types of ways to make money online. One of them was rank and rent. And I was like, oh, that's interesting because I'm a super geek. I like websites. I'm kind of a technical nerd.
Okay.
Anyway, I started researching and looking into rank and rent, and then I found you through a podcast. You were being interviewed a couple times actually. I found you twice. So I found you. I can't remember how I reached out to you, but I reached out and you had this program. What I quickly learned about myself doing this is that man, I I love the website stuff. I love doing that, but the backlinks was a struggle for me. And what I did that I loved about your training, and bless my wife, she decided to let me do it. But I took a little bit of money out of my 401k that I had saved up. It was like just like $2,000, and I found someone from the Philippines that does backlinks. So I've attempted. We'll put it this way: I attempted seven, and now five of my seven are getting leads. The other two is simply because I haven't got to them yet. We'll just put it that way. Um, but yeah, my first one was I got that one right out the door. I think your low hanging fruit strategy helped me find that one and be successful right out the gate. But then after that, my one I started implementing some stuff, and that one's now getting leads. That guy just booked two or three. I sent him two more leads this morning, and I got a paycheck yesterday from one that actually went through. So I'm stoked about that one.
Love it.
And, I'm sorry, I got stories. Yes. Another thing is there's a huge, I have a business thing in California. I wasn't getting a lot of leads because it's the winter now. But all of a sudden, there was this winter storm apparently on the news, and my leads were blowing up. And so I sent this guy a bunch of leads. It was Saturday. Today's Monday, but boom, I was sending them out. So it's kind of cool to see the back end of it. And one thing that I think is the hardest part is the patience of this. It takes time, and you just got to keep your head straight, keep consistent, and they come in. So yeah, but yeah, I mean, I've got five sites out of seven. I'm pretty excited about that.
Love it. And going through the program, I know there's a lot of stuff. Anything in particular that really helped you?
I would definitely say, man, I got stuck a lot. And this, I'll be completely honest, this is a patience game. You get into this, you're not going to make money instantly. You just got to focus and keep consistently doing it. And what was I mean, I have multiple examples where I ran into this problem and you're like, hey, okay, do this. Sure enough, when I started doing that, that's when things started to rise to the top. I would definitely say it was the coaching. I mean, because I was making all mistakes. I was doing backlinks too fast. I was, my citations, I was doing all these problems, and when we had our talks, Kate hit the brakes. Here's your adjustment. And that's when I started making progress.
What's the ultimate goal? Where are you trying to get to?
I want to get to 10,000 a month would be awesome. That way I could, quit my job and do this full time.
Right.
And, one thing I've learned, I'm just going to say what I like about this business model is, you can outsource a lot of it and do it fairly cheaply. You need, like you told you coached us. We need, we need, and I'm just kind of managing this thing, right? That's what I love about this is a lot of the marketing guys are saying, hey, you need to post on social media 8 or 9 times a day. Well, who has time for that? It's
No.
easier just to manage the flow of things and get them to do the right thing. And, um, and I'm a believer in coaching. Once you get stuck, I have somewhere to go to because I'm aggressive, I guess. And when I'm too aggressive, Google can find out about it. And that's when you came in to say, hey,
Yeah,
Greg, you got to hit the brakes, man. You're doing this way too fast. And that's been super helpful.
cool. And I remember talking to you originally, the wife was skeptical. So is she a believer now?
Oh, yeah, definitely. She's a believer. Um, it's tough because I can't answer my phone call or answer the phone leads as I'm at work. They hate that. So she answers them for me. And
Nice. You pulled her right in, roped her in.
I roped her in and yeah, we're believers. So
Good deal. And if there's anyone watching this that's on the fence about booking a call and chatting with our team to see if there's a good fit, what would you say to them?
this was an opportunity for me to, how do I put it? Change my lifestyle. I get up at 4:30 every morning. I go to the gym for an hour and I work on rank and rent for an hour. And my wife is really impressed by that. So it's not the results, it's the process, right? So if you really want to work on something that will pay off eventually, that's what I would do. If you're on the fence about it, because I was, Luke will work with you. But if you're committed enough, dude, you're gonna see a change in not only your income, but the person you become. And I hope that's not too, you know, fluffy, but that's what I am really proud of. Is my wife's on board and she's happy with the person I've become. And the skill set of learning this rank and rent, man, it's valuable. If I need to, I can just hit up some business owners and say, "Hey, you suck at this. Let me do your GMB or let me do your website." Like I have a skill set, and I think that's kind of funny why my employer is getting nervous because he knows that I'm amping up, and that means he's going to have to pay me more.
Right. Yeah, you have
There's
options.
nothing wrong with being in that situation. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Um, just the skill set alone, and you may not be a website SEO guy, but if you have, take a little bit of a risk, hire other people, and outsource it if you have to. So those are a few tips, I guess.
Cool, man. Thanks for hopping on. That's
Hey, no
I
problem.
really appreciate you taking the time.